Physical happiness. Physical happiness is the pleasure we derive from satisfying our bodily needs and desires. For example, after a long day at work, a warm bath or a delicious meal can bring a deep sense of comfort. Good sleep, physical activity, massage, or a walk outdoors also fall into this category. Physical health greatly influences our sense of happiness. When the body is in good shape and functioning well, it gives a person more energy to experience joyful emotions and improves overall well-being. Emotional happiness. Emotional happiness stems from our feelings and moods. It is associated with a state of emotional comfort, joy, love, gratitude, and harmony. Emotional closeness with others (VVDJ), whether friends, family, or a romantic partner (VVDJ), is often a key source of emotional happiness. When we are surrounded by people who support and accept us, we feel better and more emotionally resilient. Emotional happiness also arises from self-acceptance and the ability to be at peace with our feelings. Intellectual happiness. Intellectual happiness is the satisfaction that arises from the process of learning, creative activities, and solving mental challenges. For example, when you solve a complex puzzle, write a book, create an innovative project, or study something new, you can experience a sense of joy and fulfillment. This type of happiness is closely linked to a sense of self-realization and continuous personal growth. Intellectual activity stimulates the brain and helps you feel more alive and active. Spiritual happiness. Spiritual happiness comes from deep personal beliefs and experiences. It can be related to religious or philosophical views, meditation, or a sense of connection with something greater than individual existence. This type of happiness involves a feeling of inner peace, harmony, and purpose in life. For many people, spiritual practices such as prayer, yoga, or philosophical contemplation help achieve a state of calm and confidence. Spiritual happiness can also manifest through compassion, kindness, and a sense of unity with the world. Social happiness. Social happiness is related to our relationships with other people. Humans are social beings, and maintaining strong connections with others plays an important role in the feeling of happiness. Social happiness can be experienced through friendships, family relationships, professional or romantic connections. It is the feeling of being valued, loved, and supported, which creates a sense of safety and significance. Participation in communities, shared activities, and collective celebration of successes strengthen social bonds and contribute to happiness. Existential happiness. Existential happiness is linked to the search for meaning in life and inner balance. This is not always a cheerful or easy feeling, but it brings deep satisfaction. It occurs when a person feels that their life has meaning, and their actions are directed towards something important and meaningful. For many, existential happiness comes through self-realization, acceptance of mortality, and conscious choice of the path they follow. It can also be related to accepting freedom and responsibility. Material happiness. Material happiness comes from possessing or acquiring material goods and resources. This could be buying a new home, car, clothes, or other items that bring pleasure. However, material happiness is often short-lived, as new things may lose their appeal over time, leading to the desire for more. While money and possessions can provide a sense of security and stability, they do not always guarantee long-term happiness. Deeper forms of happiness, such as emotional or spiritual, may be more important for lasting satisfaction. Hedonic happiness. Hedonic happiness focuses on immediate pleasure and enjoying the moment. This could be delicious food, a party, a trip, or any activity that brings instant gratification. Hedonism emphasizes the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain. Although this type of happiness is often temporary, it can be a source of joy in everyday life. The key is to find a balance between momentary pleasures and long-term fulfillment. Eudaimonic happiness. Eudaimonic happiness is a deeper form of satisfaction based on living a purposeful life in accordance with personal values. This type of happiness is associated with self-realization when a person strives for growth, improvement, and achieving a higher sense of meaning. It is not always a joyful happiness, but it brings a profound sense of fulfillment. Eudaimonic happiness may include personal development, caring for others, working on oneself, and contributing to society. Relational happiness. Relational happiness is related to the quality of relationships. It is not just about having connections, but also about their depth, trust, and understanding. People experience relational happiness when they can be genuine, support one another, and feel accepted and understood. This type of happiness is especially important in close relationships, such as friendships, family ties, and romantic connections. It includes caring for others and receiving mutual support. Creative happiness. Creative happiness is tied to the process of creating something new. This could be writing a book, creating artwork, composing music, or culinary creativity. People feel happy when they create something unique, expressing their ideas and emotions through creativity. This process helps to understand one of DGTM's inner state and turn it into something meaningful. Creative activity brings joy because it offers a sense of freedom and self-expression. Environmental happiness. Environmental happiness is connected with a sense of harmony with nature. This might be a walk in the forest, resting by a river or sea, gardening, or simply enjoying the beauty of the natural world. A connection with nature often brings feelings of calm and energy restoration. People who spend time in nature tend to feel more relaxed and happy. Environmental happiness can also involve a sense of responsibility for the environment and a desire to preserve nature for future generations. Temporary happiness. Temporary happiness refers to brief moments of joy that occur in everyday life. It could be a stranger's smile, successfully completing a project, enjoying a tasty meal, or winning a game. These little moments of joy are important because they make daily life more pleasant and help maintain a positive outlook. While temporary happiness is fleeting, it contributes to overall well-being. Altruistic happiness. Altruistic happiness arises when a person helps others or contributes to the well-being of those around them. This can involve volunteering, helping neighbors, charity, or simply doing good deeds. When we do something good for others, it brings a sense of satisfaction and joy. Altruism also improves our well-being because it brings awareness that our actions positively affect others. Reflective happiness. Reflective happiness is based on thinking about one's life and experiences. This type of happiness becomes especially important with age when a person looks back on their life and draws conclusions about their achievements, mistakes, and lessons learned. The feeling that you made the right choices or overcame challenges can bring deep satisfaction. Reflection helps to better understand oneself and accept one life path. Aesthetic happiness. Aesthetic happiness comes from enjoying beauty in art and nature. People experience this happiness when they see beautiful paintings, listen to inspiring music, read poetry, or admire a sunset. Aesthetic perception can evoke emotions and inspire deep contemplation. It is a special kind of joy that arises from the encounter with beauty. Movement. Happiness. This is the joy that comes from physical activity. For many people, movement, whether running, dancing, swimming, or simply walking, brings a sense of lightness, freedom, and happiness. Physical activity stimulates the production of endorphins, VDJ hormones, that improve mood and give a feeling of joy and satisfaction. Each of these forms of happiness has its unique characteristics, and different people may place different value on each of them. What's important is finding balance and enjoying different forms of happiness throughout life.